Hello everyone and Happy New Year's Eve or Happy New Year's Day. I am recording this on New Year's Eve, however, I am not entirely sure how long this edit is going to take and how long it's going to take to get past copyright. So you might be seeing it on, maybe New Year's Eve, but maybe New Year's Day. So Happy New Year's Eve Day. One of those. All right, so today we are getting into Squid Game Season 2, and I am so excited to get into this. I know for the majority of the fandom and the viewers, this season probably has a bit of an uphill battle, given how amazing and just how much of a hit the first season was. It's gonna be hard to, recreate that same amount of excitement. And I'm not necessarily expecting season 2 to do that. And honestly, I think it might be better if, season 2 was a little bit different narrative wise. Now I'm sure we're gonna dive into the game and all of that, but I think there also might be a bit of following Gi-hun and hopefully, if he survived, Junho, and maybe them trying to take down the game and all of that. I feel like maybe if we follow that storyline a bit, it might be able to differentiate from the first season. I think if they really focus solely on the game in season 2, I'm not sure it'll match the, quality of season 1. But maybe it will. I have no idea. I don't know what we're going to focus on in this first episode, and I'm really excited to get into it. Just a little disclaimer for all of you. I don't watch trailers to the shows that I get into, just because sometimes I think not all the time, sometimes they're good, but sometimes they really spoil some stuff that I think would make good reactions. So if I'm going in not knowing much about this season, that's why. All right, I think that is about it. I'm excited to get into the second season, and buckle up, let's go.
어딜 그렇게 가는 거지? 갈 곳이 없을 텐데.
Oh, we're jumping right back into it.
쥐새끼처럼 숨어서 떠들지 말고
Woo!
내 앞으로 나와. 넌 그 비행기 탔어야 했어. 널 찾아낼 거야. 무슨 수를 써서라도. 어디로 모실까요? 서울로 가주세요.
Love, I think you're gonna need to be a little more specific. Give an address at least. Just a Seoul. Always looking for a tracker. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Love, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see. Can we pan away? Can we pan away? Okay. Okay. Ugh. Woo!
미안한데 5분만 있다 와줄래?
I mean, what do you say? I mean, I figured he would make it. However, I would not put it past this show to just pan to his dead body and be like, that's that. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, we are jumping a little bit. Okay.
아저씨, 봐주면 안 돼요? 줄 썼잖아요.
안 됩니다.
What is that logic?
너무 잘생기셨어요. 뻔뻔했지?
Wow, she is
오, 존나 잘 나고 있어.
Bold.
착용 범칙금 2만 원입니다.
오빠, 어디가? 오빠, 어디가? 같이 가야지!
야, 너 그 짭새 새끼랑 경찰차 타고 와.
누나, 밖으로 그만두고 강력계로 다시 돌아와.
양파는 안 뿌리고 단무지만 뿌렸다. 그죠?
위에다 여기다 할 만큼 해봤고 해병대 라인 뚫어가지고 수색도 며칠 해봤고
oh.
짜장면에 보세요. 다 뿌려요. 응?
Is it that nobody believes him?
나는
Yeah.
네 말 믿고 싶어. 아니 믿어.
그래서 제가 교통하잖아요 지금. 아니 여기는 증거가 아주 확실하거든요. 예? 신호 위반, 속도 위반, 헬멧 미착용.
너 정말 기억이 안 나냐? 널 쏜 놈이 누군지?
예.
No, I think he remembers. I think, yeah. Oh boy. I do hope that he possibly teams up with Ki-hoon at some point.
나랑 가자. 형이 왜?
불도 꺼놨네? 장사 안 하나?
잘 됐네. 간판에 불 꺼지면 만실이야. 딴 데 가자.
어떻게 나가냐고. 전 남친한테 배우냐?
Oh,
누구야?
oh. Oh, love. Wait.
이걸 찾고 있나?
Okay, it's a dream. It's a terrifying dream. Okay. I have a feeling a lot of this season is going to be unpacking trauma. Lots of trauma.
야, 오늘은 1, 2, 3, 4, 5선 라인을 쭉 돌아봤는데 똑같아 아니야. 전 라인을 동시에 다? 아 근데 그렇게까지 하려면 이 인건비가 좀 만만치가 않은데.
Well, he has that.
제가 그 명함을 받은 게 3년 전 이 문예비였습니다.
Okay.
그 게임을 지금도 하고 있다면 참가자를 모으고 있을 겁니다. 다시 1년을 기다려야 할 수도 있어요.
알았어. 내가 이번엔 꼭 찾을게.
Loosen your grip a little there. Right. Woo.
너도 알잖아. 요 몇 년 사이에 내 돈 고갔놈들 거의 다 흔적도 사라진 거. 원금, 이자 한 푼도 못
아니
걸치고.
그러니까 형님아 그 동군 염놈들이 어디 섬에 죄다 끌려가갖고 애
아니 씨발 누구 저 새끼 말 다 믿어서 이래? 돈을 주잖아 돈을.
지치는 새끼만 찾기만 하면 성공 보수로 10억을 더 준단다.
10억이요?
그래 10억. 왜? 이제만 믿고 싶냐? 무조건 반 준다.
Whoa. Oh boy, incentive.
잡아가야지.
Right.
시입 소리지 말고 우리가 해봐. 오늘도 그놈의 신비성 찾으러 가야지.
Okay. So he hasn't completely
원장님 1년 반 동안 가보면 안 되는
given up.
가본 것 같은데 계속 아야 내가 왜 물에 빠진 놈을 건져가지고 보따리까지 찾아 핑계대나. 아이고 내 팔자야.
Aw.
지금부터 우리가 찾아야 될 사람은 바로 이 사람입니다.
Oh, wow.
아마 뭐 180도 넘을 겁니다.
Accurate.
각자 수색을 마친 역은 인증샷을 찍어서 단톡방에 올립니다. 그래야 1단이 나갑니다. 그놈을 찾는 팀에게는 5억의 보너스가 지급됩니다.
Hooray! Money really does make this world and specifically this show go round. Wow, they are booking it.
그래서 이게 딱 넘어갔단 말이야. 그럼 제가 진 거잖아요. 그럼 이긴 사람이 나머지다. 이런 거 봤어요? 딸이 때리고 그럼
Oh boy. Oh. These poor guys in suits and the side bangs swept to the side. They're all getting tackled. Ah, so many fun selfies to the group chat. That's nice. That's fun. Oh. I really need you two to team up. Because, I mean, this is going to be an uphill battle regardless, you know? We need all hands on deck here. And not just on the boat.
신비에서 찾으려다가 너무 갈 뻔했잖아. 죄송합니다.
Oh.
내가 어쩌다가 그때 거기서 황인사를 건져내가지고 돈도 안 되는 이 짓을 목숨 걸고 하고 있을까? 내가 황인사를 건져내 그 금방 10km 안에 말이야. 섬이 몇 개인 줄 알아? 수백 개가 넘어 수백 개. 그리고 거기는 조류가 세가지고 황인사가
That was probably on
얼마나
purpose.
떨어져왔는지 그것도 알 수 없고. 그렇다. 그 게임하는 섬은 둘째로 치고 황인사가 총 맞고 떨어진 섬도 기억을 못하는데 거기를 어떻게 찾아?
그래서 이제 그만하려고요.
Oh.
할 만큼 했잖아요.
Oh.
이래놓고 또 일주일 뒤에 다시 오겠지?
제 목숨 구해주신 것도 그렇고
Oh.
지금까지 그 섬 찾는 거 도와주신 것도
그 뭐 들어가지고 술이나 한잔 하면서 이야기하지. 저기 한부 보이네.
Oh, I was expecting something horrible to happen. I don't know why. I'm on edge.
형님은 이 새끼가 아무리 미쳤어도 있지도 않는 놈 찾겠다고 수억을 뿌려가면서 이렇게까지 하겠나 싶다. 분명 뭔가
In
있긴 있어.
all of their defense, it is a pretty unbelievable story.
지하철 2년을 뒤졌다고. 게임에 참가를 하래요. 456억 벌어오라고. 아니 진짜 딱지를 치는 놈이 있었으면 우리가 진지겠지.
No, no. Woo! There he is. They looked at each other. They're like, you believe this shit? Okay. What do you know?
확실합니까?
딱지 치고 뺨 때리고 돈 주고 성사장 말 그대로야. 지금 명함 주고 있어.
Well, with that very accurate face drawing that they had, of course they're sure.
계속 연락할게.
Oh.
전부 다요?
예? 100장이요? 저도 부살나 보네.
The title was Bread and Lottery, right? Or Bread or Lottery. One of those. Y'all need to be careful when following this man. He probably already knows that you're following him. Let's be real here. Careful.
지금 탁구공원으로
Because I'm kind of enjoying your vibe.
먼저 접근하지 말고 기다리세요.
Yes, do not approach.
빨리 와.
He for sure knows that they're following him. There's no way. No way. Okay. Okay. I'm nervous.
안녕하세요. 내일이 없는 삶에 힘겨워하시는 선생님을 위해서 제가 자그마한 오늘의 선물을 하나 준비했습니다.
선물?
Wow, what an opener.
뭔데?
선물은 하나. 빵과 복권. 둘 중 하나만 선택하실 수 있습니다. 꽝이시네요.
Is he doing this for recruiting or just for funsies? Okay.
웃어라.
예예.
Always the ticket. Oh, got some calluses there.
아이고, 이 아까운 거 왜 버려요? 저는 선생님께 기회를 드렸고 선생님은 선택을 했습니다.
Uh-huh. Oh! Okay. Oh. That was a lot. Oh my goodness. It's gonna happen. I mean, it's an inopportune time for this to happen. But they shall join forces. Yeah.
이거 한번 해봐.
제가
그냥 친절하면서도 정확하게. 알겠어?
네, 알겠습니다.
Wait! No. You have to go. You have to go. No.
저 앞에 주황색 택시 따라가 주세요.
I have a feeling he absolutely knows he's being followed. And it makes me nervous. It certainly does.
속도 위반 범칙금 6만 원입니다. 제가
Oh my goodness! I thought they were gonna see each other.
걸리는 거 있는 사람 아니야? 신원주인.
아무것도 안 뜨던데.
Oh.
근데 뭐 하는 사람인지.
Oh my goodness! Oh boy.
성 사장 어디래요? 10분 안에 온대. 2대1이잖아.
자식은 결혼했다고 몸살이냐?
아니 그런 거 아닌데 저 새끼 느낌이 좀 쎄하잖아요. 그리고 성 사장도 자기
Thank you. Listen to this gentleman. Oh my goodness.
5억 주는 거 맞죠?
야, 너 나 못 믿어. 내가 너 결혼식 주례 갔었는데.
Oh. I don't know about this. I think he's luring. He knows that he's being followed, and he's luring you into some fucking violent game of backgammon or some shit. Oh no! Oh no. There we go.
성기훈 씨. 도와주십시오.
Oh, they're gonna be gone. Oh! Oh, terrifying. Oh, terrifying. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no. You know, when the villain starts playing opera, you're fucked.
이제부터 게임을 하겠습니다.
Ah, yeah, here we
여러분들이
go.
하실 게임은 가위, 바위보, 하나 빼기입니다.
Not
두
backgammon,
손으로
but you know,
가위바위보를 하고
same idea.
하다가 지는 분은 물론 벌칙이 있습니다. 아마 영화에서 보신 적이 있으실 겁니다. 러시안 룰렛이라고.
Oh my
이
goodness.
권총의 죽을 확률이 6분의 1. 살 확률은 6분의 5.
Oh.
바위보.
Oh, love. Oh, love, love, love.
처음부터 규칙을 위반하십니다.
Oh no, I don't want to watch this.
실격입니다. 자, 그럼 다시 시작하겠습니다. 가위바위보. 하나 빼기. 그럼 이제 확률을 뒤집어 볼까요? 살 확률이 6분의 1. 죽을 확률은 가위바위보. 하나 빼기. 가위바위보. 하나 빼기. 가위바위보. 하나 빼기. 가위바위보. 하나 빼기. 가위바위보.
What? What? Oh, it's up to the other guy. Oh. Kim, right? I believe.
하나 빼기. 아이고, 하나를 못 빼셨네요.
Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness.
실격입니다. 그럼 이제 저랑 얘기 좀 하시겠습니까?
Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That understatement of the year was intense. There it is. That spitting image. Oh no, he's in there. He's fucking in there. Okay, alright. Oh, we're just diving into it in this first episode, aren't we? Okay.
오랜만입니다, 성균 씨. 그날 비행기를 타셨으면 좋았을 텐데요.
Hmm.
그래,
You
거기서
keep
널
saying
봤으니
that.
달라졌지.
전 그저 초대장을 전달하는 배달부일 뿐입니다.
너한테 초대장을 배달시킨 놈이 누구지? 그 놈을 만나게 해줘. 할 말이 있어.
제게 말씀해 주시면 전달해
I
드리겠습니다.
think he has a few things to say.
너한테는 하수인 나부랭이랑 할 얘기가 아니야.
내가 여기까지 어떻게 왔을 것 같아요?
난 네가 어떻게 그 놈들의 개가 됐는지 관심 없어.
Oh!
이 주인을 데려와.
Oh my word!
어릴 때부터 게임장에서 성균 씨 같은 사람들의 시체를 수도 없이 치우고 태웠죠. 이것들은 사람이 아니다. 이 세상에서 아무짝에 쓸모없는 쓰레기다. 저에게 총을 주더라고요. 기분이 나쁘지 않았어요. 생전 처음 내 존재를 인정받은 거. 이게 얼굴이 낯이 익은 거예요. 우리 아빠. 한 방울 쐈어요. 이마 한
Didn't even
방울.
flinch.
그리고 깨달았죠. 이 일이 내 적성에 잘 맞는구나. 네가 그 안에서 총질을 하든
Wow.
밖에서 야바이 짓을 하든 달라지는 건 없어. 지금도 그놈들의 개일 뿐이야. 성준 씨, 너 따위는 절대로 알 수도. 내가 어떻게 거기서 살아나왔는지, 그 게임을 하는 게 어떤 기분인지.
Can we put this gun down?
저랑 게임 한번 하시죠.
No, 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 no. Oh, of course.
영화에서 보신 적이 있을 겁니다. 러시안 룰렛이요. 보통은 이렇게 한 발을 넣고 그럼 결국 6번 안에 총알이 발사될 거고 승부가 나겠죠. 어때요?
No, thank you. Maybe. I'd rather not. Okay. Oh boy. We're really, yeah, okay. All right. We're doing this. Oh, no, no. Okay. Okay, that face. All right, all right. Oh.
딱지치기도 제대로 못하는 인간이 했는데.
He's over it. What? Oh. This man is so fucking
왜요?
sadistic and
생각이 많아지셨나요? 게임의 룰이고 뭐고 방아쇠를 한 번 아니면 2번만 당기면 저놈의 연상을 날릴 수 있어. 어때요? 성규 씨가 보고 싶어 하시는 그분을 만날 수 있는 방법이 제 주머니에 있습니다. 지금 그 총으로 절 쏘시고 그걸 가져가시면 돼요.
oh.
다만 이거 하나만 인정하시면 됩니다. 너도 다른 놈들이랑 똑같은 쓰레기야.
Oh. Uh-oh. I absolutely think he's gonna
왜?
shoot himself.
생각이 많아졌나? 이거 하나만 인정해.
뛰고
Oh, okay.
꼬리나 흔드는 개새끼라는 걸.
He's gonna do it. Okay. Wow. Well, there is so much to unpack from that episode. Like I kind of stated at the beginning of this reaction, I'm kind of happy that we were focusing on something other than the games in the first episode. And they really still brought the tension and the violence, you know, that was still there. But I think if we just dove, and I'm sure we're going to get to the game very shortly, but I think if we just dove right into it, it would feel too much like the first season. And because the first season was received so well, you kind of want to do something maybe a little bit different, right? but I'm sure we're going to get into it very shortly. Wow. I don't even know where to begin. I think what I first want to talk about is the recruiter. I am in awe from just by the actor for this very distant and sadistic character. And I feel like he was a character that made such an impact in the first season with such little time. I do like that there was a lot dedicated in this episode to learning more, a little bit more, about him, even if it's kind of horrifying. I assume, and you know, one of the things that I think I did really wonder a lot within the first season is how can someone like him recruit people knowing what that's gonna lead to, right? I think that it's really, really interesting, and a kind of terrifying thing to get into, but I am fascinated to find out. And it kind of made sense that when he said he worked in the games and burned the bodies and all of that at a very, very young age. And I feel like you have to be exposed to that much death and that much violence at such a young age to have this. I mean, he can really separate himself. He really genuinely views these people that he's recruiting as not human, as trash. And that, you know, it is, again, horrifying, but makes sense how he can so easily do it. And it's this very well acted blank stare, you know, like even, and the kind of only real outward emotion that it seemed like he displayed was when he was stomping on all of the bread. Which that, you know, in and of itself was just such a jarring scene to watch. And I have to say, I do like that, you know, the show is still able to instill a lot of that, like, my goodness, this is uncomfortable. And, you know, I think a big example of that was the rock, paper, scissors scene, which I'll get to in a second. But, you know, as soon as you could tell the last shot was that bullet in that final scene, I pretty much figured he's not going to cheat out of the game. I figured he was going to shoot himself. And that's that. And I was just blown away, and I feel like you're going to hear a lot of this in these post-episode thoughts for this episode specifically by the performances between the recruiter, and I'm sorry if they've said what his name is, I don't know it. I don't think they've said it in the show, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But and Gi-hun in that scene, it's this almost detached, as I said, sadistic person who's gotten so used to the violence. It's normal, right? And then on the other side of the table is somebody who is very recently traumatized by this game, fueled with rage. And you can see it on his face. It's just this, I mean, he's composed in the scene, but there is a hate and anger behind everything that he's saying. And it was just, in my opinion, a very phenomenal scene to watch, even though as soon as they started playing this Russian roulette, I had a feeling which one of them, if it continued to the end, would get the bullet. I didn't think, now, okay, Squid Game? You know, out of the shows that I watch, would have the balls to kill the lead in the first episode of season 2. However, I had a feeling that that's the way it was going to go. So maybe the tension wasn't necessarily there in, ooh, what's going to happen? Who's going to... But the tension is absolutely there when it comes to, I mean, just even the setting of that light in between them in this dark room, and the acting was phenomenal. And I think we're going to really deep dive into Gi-hun's trauma and what's propelling him forward. It's very... he has a tunnel vision and a mission right now, in my opinion. And he's going to try to do everything that he can to stop these games. And I don't think that he can just, you know, pardon my French, but like fuck off with the money when he knows this is still going on. And I assume if he's not working on stopping these games, the noise in his head gets too loud. And if you think about it, 2 years just stewing in that, and it's fueling all of this rage and anger and probably so many other emotions as well. I think it's going to be really interesting to follow him this season. It will also probably be insanely heartbreaking. Let's be real. But the other scene, whew, I do want to ask, because I am not entirely sure, but was Mr. Kim the guy that cornered Gi-hun in the premiere of the, maybe not, I forget, that he owed him money. It seems to be implied that that's it, but I don't really remember. So you guys can let me know if that's true. What's really interesting is a lot of the people that you follow in this show, they're not normally like, you know, the best of people. You know, they have a bit of a checkered past of violence and or bad decisions and whatever, and all of that, and yet you watch a scene like that and it is just, the two actors who I don't know their names, I apologize, in that rock paper scissors scene, I was just terrified for them. And I think this show does such a wonderful job of instilling sympathy. And what I mean by that is not necessarily, oh, I feel so bad for this character, they're the best. I mean, that applies to, you know, Ali from season 1, but my personal fave. However, it's more like you're just put in this very human sympathizing situation of how terrifying it is. And I think they're able to instill that with the writing. I think the sets and I hate to say it like this, but the ambiance instills that, and the acting. I felt like I was like almost sitting there with them, with how terrified they were. And in my opinion, you know, as somebody who watches a lot of stuff with maybe those types of scenes where people have to really portray that fear that in any moment they might die in the next minute or whatever, those two, wow. I think they, you know, knocked it out of the park. And that kind of really emotional thing, you know, you think of a guy like Mr. Kim, you don't necessarily think he might, in a stereotypical character like that, right? That he would give his life for his employee, but you see him in that. And I think that there's something that Squid Game does really well, is they take these characters that could be pretty stereotypical, but they kind of switch it up a little bit. And it makes, you know, it really strikes a chord with you emotionally when that happens. And so that scene, and I had a feeling that this man who has been recruiting for this game for I don't know how long, but a long time, he knows. I think he's very tuned in with his surroundings. He's tuned in to know who to prey on. He's tuned in to, he knew he was being followed, I think, the moment they started following him. They also weren't that subtle. No offense, guys. I loved, but, you know, I don't think you were that subtle. So sorry to say. But, you know, so I had a feeling that it was going to go in that direction. But wow, really phenomenal job with both of those scenes. And I mean, we have Junho, who I believe will meet up with Gi-hun probably pretty soon, and hopefully they'll start working together on all of this. You know, listen, like I said, we need all hands on deck, because it seems like an impossible thing to stop the games. It seems absolutely impossible. But that's the goal here, right? So if we're gonna try, we gotta get everybody on board, okay? In my opinion. And given everything with his brother, I don't know how that's going to come into play. You know, if there is a team up, he might be hush-hush about that, and that might, I don't know if that's going to backfire. I have no idea. I'm speculating too much. I don't want to do that. But, you know, and I do like that this episode seemed to kind of be checking in with the very few characters that survived, you know, the first season. And then I have a feeling maybe the next episode we're going to get more into the game and who's getting selected. Now, I have a logistical question, okay? Is he, this recruiter, the only recruiter? Because they're clearly, they were looking for a very specific thing with this specific game, with this man in the suit and the slapping, right? So are there other recruiters doing maybe different tactics? Or does he recruit all the hundreds? I'm curious. Because then they're not going to get any more players. Because he just... I mean... That's just a logistical question that I'm curious about. But yeah. Interesting. Okay. I'm sure I could talk on and on about this. But I think I'm going to stop right there because I feel like I've been talking for a hot second already. And I'm very interested to get into the next episode. We're just going to keep on keeping on. I don't know when you're going to... I do have a lot of things that I need to catch up with during this week. But once I kind of get caught up with everything, then I'm sure the reactions will come out kind of more quickly as I can do it. So I just wanted to say that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited to get into this season with all of you. And just so you know, I haven't really heard if people have liked this season or didn't like it, so I'm really going in with no expectations either way, and that's kind of how I like to go into these reactions. So yeah, I think that is about it. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it, but if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!